Do you think that was an appropriate thing for James Comey to put on social media?
No. Look, you can only be young once, but you can always be immature. I know Mr. Comey pretty well. He's been on a lot of Senate committees. He's very self-assured. As Lyndon Johnson used to say, he can strut sitting down. He's got a chip on his shoulder. In fact, the chip on his shoulder has a chip on its shoulder. He, as an FBI director, he interfered not just in one presidential campaign, he interfered in two. He tried to screw both Trump and Hillary Clinton. People have forgotten that what he tried to do to Secretary Clinton.
I covered that.
Did he? Yeah, I mean, a good argument can be made he cost her the election. You know, I don't have a lot of sympathy for him. I'm not saying, I don't know what his intent was, but it was bone deep down to the marrow stupid. And I don't feel sorry for him.
Gotta love Senator Kennedy, don't you? He's just raw, to the bone, honest, authentic. I love his perspectives. I love his accent. And he's absolutely right. Comey is a complete bonehead. And I still think to this day, he knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't just happen to walk up on a cute little seashell arrangement. No. We all know what you did. He knew exactly what 8647 meant, and it was a travesty. And now he's going on this book tour, and I have got the ultimate video for you. Holy mackerel. This is the video right here. You are going to love this. Reporter confronts James Comey to his face at a book signing. And wait till you see Comey's face as he squirms and fidgets and tries everything he can to look the other way. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. Also, newly elected district attorney to D.C. Judge Jeanine Pirro shares an amazing finding and video. Her first post since becoming and being appointed by President Trump, the D.C. district attorney, about the conditions of the federal workers that she's working in the district office and what they need to do for water. Also, Caroline Leavitt. How many of you honestly think, honestly, let me know in the comments, think that Caroline Leavitt is the greatest press secretary we've seen in ages? If you agree with that sentiment, let me know in the comments down below. I have a video for you today where she absolutely torches Yamiche, this woke reporter for CNBC, or one of the I don't even know, is it NBC? Who cares? But she absolutely blows her out of the water when this fake woke reporter attacks President Trump for sharing those videos yesterday of the South African white farmers' burial sites and the crosses. Oh my God, you're going to love this video. Caroline Leavitt just absolutely torches her. It is a thing of beauty to watch. But first, this is absolute gold. Watch this right here. James Comey. I've never seen somebody who's ever worked for the government more uncomfortable in my life. It's legible all over his face. Check out this confrontation. Oh, it's beautiful. Watch.
Yeah. Why are you on an 86 Trump?
All right.
Director?
I'm not taking questions like that now.
Why would you
Just signing the book.
Why would you post that? Director Comey, how was your interview with the Secret Service?
You want the book signed, really?
Absolutely.
Okay, you got it, bud.
Can you sign my seashell too? Which beach is this that you're going to? You find a Kamala seashell, 8647. This is a politically charged beach there.
They will.
Come on. Director, the seashell? You don't want to sign it?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you. Good night, Director.
First of all, who is that guy? Who is that guy coming in there to rescue Comey? My God, that guy looked like the creature from the Blue Lagoon. Holy macadamia nut. Oh my God. Did you see Comey's face? Did you see him squirm and fidget and just nervously try everything he could? That was the most awkward thing ever. And then, would you sign my seashell? Oh my God, I think that's genius. I have a proposition for everybody who's watching this right now. Please make this happen. It is a moral imperative. Every time James Comey is in public, You need to have a seashell on you. Walk up to him and say, can you please sign my seashell? I don't care what you have to do. Order a bunch of fake seashells off of Amazon. This is a moral imperative. This is a national movement. We have to do this. I'm going to buy a bunch of seashells, just have them in my car, always put a couple in my pocket. If I ever spot this world-class donkey lunkhead mook in public, I am going to come up to him and be like, please sign my seashell. As a matter of fact, go find him. I don't know where he is or what have you. He's on this book tour. Everybody go up to him and say, please sign my seashell. He can never live this down. He must never hear the end of it. He must always be confronted by this for the rest of his ever-loving days. This needs to happen. Let me know if you're going to do it in the comments down below. By the way, Comey's people watch this show, so let them know what you think. Okay, next. Newly appointed D.C. District Attorney, Judge Jeanine Pirro. She's been on Fox 5 and all sorts of other shows as well. She's an amazing prosecutor. Her very first post is a post that illustrates the hypocrisy of federal government, making the people in her office pay for water while we're giving out billions and billions of dollars to all sorts of ridiculous waste, fraud, and abuse. Watch this.
Hi, everyone. It's Judge Jeanine. I'm at the water cooler in the United States Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C. And you may recall that the United States gave something like $44 billion a year through USAID for things like dance classes in Wuhan, China, and Sesame Street in Iraq. But here in the United States Attorney's Office, where we prosecute crime on behalf of the victims, on behalf of the people who are targeted by criminals, the U.S. attorneys, as well as the staff, in order to get water, they have to join a water club. And they have to pay. It's a dues-paying membership. And today they ask for our patience. Why? Because we couldn't get water delivered today. Today there was no water delivered to the United States Attorney's Office. And remember, it's only for those who pay $7 a month. Now, ain't it grand to be a part of the government? And I'm just thrilled to be here.
You got to love that. It's not easy going from the private sector to the public sector. Let me tell you something, holy mackerel. But you're doing a very important job, Judge Pirro, so please do not go anywhere. But wow, we'll pay for transgender plays in Peru. We'll pay for studying homosexual shrimp and the effects of LSD on homosexual shrimp, billions and billions of our money. They'll go after Elon Musk, attack his dealerships, attack his name. God knows how many deaths. Can you imagine the amount of lunacy that is probably hurled at Elon? Never mind Trump and never mind this awesome cabinet. People like Jeanine too, Judge Jeanine. But can you imagine the amount of vitriol, hate, violence, threats, death threats to his family, his children are being hurled at Elon Musk every day? And what's he doing? He's fighting for us every single day, just like Trump is. We're giving billions and billions of dollars to fund a forever war. We're giving illegal criminal migrants free healthcare, free credit cards, free room and board, free lodging, free food, everything, while Americans suffer. And the very people who are actually here to help us, save us, make our cities safe, prosecute criminals, put them behind bars so we can walk down the street to the park, take our kids, our dogs, our families, and not get harmed, sometimes mortally. They have to pay for water. They have to pay for what? They can't even be provided basic necessities to do your job. Make it make sense, America. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I am absolutely disgusted by this. Okay, the final clip. Are you ready for this? This is so majestic. This is a masterclass. Publicly embarrassed Yamichi, fake woke reporter, actually dares to say that these video evidence, documentary, evidentiary, substantive evidence proving that white South African farmers are being persecuted in the worst way imaginable, murdered, killed, K-I-L-L-E-D, right? Listen to Caroline Levitt. Absolutely. Toss her up, crumple her up like a piece of paper, and throw her in the wastebasket where she belongs. Watch. watch.
The president showed a video that he said showed more than 1,000 burial sites of white South Africans that he said were murdered. We know that that was not true and that the video wasn't showing that. So I wonder, why did the president choose to show that? It's not true that the video was showing a burial site. It is unsubstantiated that that's the case.
No, it is true that that video showed the crosses that represent,
which is what the president claimed.
the video showed images of crosses in South Africa about white farmers who have been killed and politically persecuted because of the color of their skin.
The president
and those
claimed
crosses
that
are
it was showing
representing their
burial.
lives. Those crosses are representing their lives in the fact that they are now dead and their government did nothing about it.
If I could get
Are you
my question.
disputing that there's no...
Disputing the fact that the video showed what the president claimed it showed, because it did not show that. But even more, what I'm asking you is who at the
No,
White
it did
House...
show that. It
who
showed
at the
white crosses representing people who have perished because of
White
racial
House
persecution.
verifies the videos that the president shows, and what protocols are in place when there's unsubstantiated information being put out for the world and world leaders to
Yamish,
show?
what's unsubstantiated about the video? The video shows crosses that represent the dead bodies of people who were racially persecuted by their government. In fact, the Associated Press, of all places, has a picture of that very monument, and the caption from the Associated Press is, "Each cross marks a white farmer who has been killed in a farm murder." So it is substantiated, not just by that video and the physical evidence that everybody saw on display in the Oval Office, but also by another outlet in this room, the Associated Press. So you should take it up with them if you believe the claim is unsubstantiated, and that's a ridiculous line of questioning. John, go ahead.
It's getting hot in here, so let me down my clothes. Holy mackerel, that was an absolute dumpster fire that was poured all over that woke reporter. Holy mackerel. Even the radically woke and left, AP, Associated Press, confirmed and substantiated. Hey, Yamichi, I hate to break it to you, but just got publicly embarrassed. Here's my advice for you. You might want to do just a scotch of research before you get embarrassed like that again publicly. That's just my little free advice from me to you. Oh my God. Again, I asked this question. Vote down below. Caroline Leavitt, greatest White House press secretary I think I've seen in my lifetime. Am I the only one who feels this way? Let me know down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Tap that thumbs up if you love America. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed it. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's free. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless these United States and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.